will give his mom some comfort that he really is still there and watching, and that he's like really sorry he did this to her. He can't take it back, but he loves her so much, and that he's always around you guys, okay? So please remember that. Please know that. And thank you so much for letting me read for you. I really appreciate it. Okay, Brittany, who paid me, I need you to step forward and give me the name and relationship of 2 people that you wouldn't mind hearing, 2 or 3 people you wouldn't mind hearing from on the other side. My readings are closed right now, guys, but they're 33 for a mini read for your loved ones on the other side. I need Brittany. Okay, there you are. Grandma Linda, Mima, Patsy. Oh, I love that you call her Mima. That's so freaking cute. And then Grandpa Gary. Okay, Linda. Okay, Grandma, Linda, Graham, me, Ma. I love that. Patsy. And then Gary, Grandpa. Okay, perfect. Let's see who steps forward first. Okay. Okay. All right, Brittany. Okay. Goddess, did you pay for a reading, love? My list is closed. So I am reading for Brittany right now. Brittany. Okay. All right, Brittany, let's see. So I feel like one of them would have passed away from like a stroke. Like I feel like they would have had a stroke type situation and ended up in the hospital bed. Because I feel like I'm being pulled to a hospital bed, and I feel like I feel like there's some tubes that, you know, like in that way, but I feel like family is gathered around, and I feel like family is like getting a chance to say goodbye. So that's the scene that I am being shown. I feel like it's connected to a female though. So I feel like it would either be Linda or Patsy. Would you understand that? Oh, it's your grandpa. That's super weird. Why am I feeling like a female is connected to that? That's so weird. Because I feel like I'm feeling female energy. Ow. Oh my God. Would you understand one of your grandmas having troubles with breast cancer of some sort? No. Because I'm being drawn to that area as well. First, I see the image of the hospital bed. Someone has a stroke. They're there. They're being said. People are getting a chance to say goodbye. I feel like people are gathered around. They're saying their goodbyes. I feel like there's tubes and stuff. So that is for Grandpa Gary. I feel like there's an issue in this area with one of the women. You're Mima. Okay. Patsy had the breast cancer. Oh my God. Okay. 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 First, I want to talk about Gary. First, I want to talk about Grandpa Gary because he showed me first, and Grandma's making my boobs itch like crazy. So I feel like it would be maybe like inflammatory breast cancer, if you would know what that is. But give me a second. So that's the type of cancer that makes me feel like they put her on a certain type of medication that would prolong her life. But in the end, it was not one that is curable, and it's not one that they would have been able to. I feel like it's like the kind of breast cancer that it's like an inflammatory one that people don't survive. But it's just a matter of time. Yes. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, Patsy, I got it. It hurts. Hold on, please. Okay. Because I want to talk to Gary real quick, Patsy. I'm not gonna not give a message for you. I promise. Okay. Just give me a second with Gary. Okay. So Gary's showing me this stroke. I feel like he would have been incapacitated in the hospital bed, and people are gathered around him. I'm walking you through it again so that he can continue to show me what's going on. I'm specifically feeling like, okay, I'm watching his hand being held. Like someone is sitting next to his bedside, but they're holding his hand. And I feel like they're holding his hand, and I feel like they're talking to him. And they're like, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm just gonna talk. So I feel like this person is like talking to him, saying things to him, conversating with him while he's in the hospital bed. I also feel like someone was like possibly reading a newspaper or something like that to him, because he makes me feel like the person is trying to interact with him as if he can hear them, as if he's still awake. So I feel like they're talking to him. I feel like someone's reading a newspaper or an article for him or something like that. Would you understand what I'm talking about with Gary? Towards the end of his life, when he's in the hospital bed. Because I feel like he's in the hospital bed and someone is like reading something to him. If this is like a clipping from a newspaper or a magazine, I don't know what they're reading to him, but I feel like they're reading to him. Could be other loved ones. Okay, no worries. Put it in your back pocket if you're not sure. Okay, so would you understand Grandpa having like a garage area where he would have kept fishing poles and like fishing gear and things of that nature? Because I'm seeing like little baits and stuff like that in like a toolbox. So I see baits in like a toolbox, but I'm seeing like this like garage area where it's like musty and you smell that like musty boathouse smell in the garage. It smells like gas, but I feel like there's, all of this like fishing stuff. Yes, okay. So he's showing me that. He's showing me that's like his little haven of junk. His fishing stuff and all his little, this box of little fishing gears and things of that nature. So he's letting me know like he's a fish guy. He loved to fish. I feel like he knew a lot about fishing too, because I feel like it was like something he really enjoyed doing up until the much later years of his life. But I feel like he's an avid fisherman too. Like he knows a lot about it. So it's like he's showing me all these different baits. So it's like you got baits and you got fly and you got this, and he was just showing me all these different hooks and different baits and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. One of his many hobbies. Okay, perfect. Would you understand him collecting coins as well? Would you understand him being a coin collector? Because he's showing me coins. He's like collecting coins of some type. No? What's with the coins? So he's showing me these coins, and I'm gonna like dig into these coins and try to figure out what these coins are. Because I don't want to let go of something he shows me. It just means I'm misinterpreting something. So if he didn't collect coins, would you understand he would have had change jars with a bunch of change in them? Like he would have like put like, you would know like at his house he would have these jars full of change. Like jars, and you throw your change and there would be big jars of change. Would you understand that? Yes. Okay, perfect. That's what he's showing me. Okay. So it's like, I'm showing me coins. He's showing me coins. I'm like, are you a coin collector? Nope. Jars of change in his house. Like there would be jars with the coins in them. So he's talking about the jars of coins in there. Would you understand, I feel like he would let you guys take the coins when you were younger, or change or something like that, and go down and buy like something from, I feel like he's giving you the coins so that you can like buy candy bars or something like that. Would you understand that? Would you understand like you getting to him giving you some of these coins to go like buy candy with or get candy with? Yes. Okay, perfect. So he's talking about that. He's talking about the fact that he would give you coins to, because I'm asking him for memories of things to let you know that it's really him. So he comes through in that way, and he just enjoys being a grandfather, and he enjoyed watching his grandkids kind of grow up. So he makes me feel like he was a really good grandpa. He enjoyed being a grandpa. He enjoyed the time he got to spend with you guys. Would you understand there being this front porch? I feel like he's showing me this front porch of his house, and I feel like there's like either a swing in the side, or you guys would play on this front porch or something like that, because it's out in front of his house. Like boom, porch, and I feel like you guys would play on the porch. Did you understand that about the front porch with the swing on it? I feel like there's a swing. Like, I don't know if it's like one of those, what do you call them? Porch swings. Porch swing. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so he's showing me the porch swing, and I know that you would have enjoyed that area, and that would have been something like maybe the kids or the grandkids would play on or something like that. And it's a fun memory for you guys. So he wants to talk about the porch swing. He just enjoyed being a grandpa. He says, I don't have much to say, just other than I know you think of me, and I know you miss me, and I love you. And he's just like, she asked me to come through, and so here's the evidence, and I'm here. I'm always here. So that's kind of what he's like. It's just kind of laid back, like, I'm here, and I'm always with you. So he wanted to give me a few pieces of evidence so you know it's him, okay? Then I'm going to go to Patsy Mima, because my boobs, oh my gosh, I know that this would have been rough for her. I know this would have been rough. I know this would have been like uncurable. I know that they would have put her on medication, I feel like, to prolong her life, but it was a diagnosis of, it was a terminal. It was terminal. You would understand that, right? For Patsy? That sucks. It's so terrible. Would you, oh my God, I'm so sorry, honey. Okay, yes. And would you understand, this is really weird. I know this is random, but she's jumping. Would you understand her making you pancakes when you were little? Because she's talking about her pancakes being the best pancakes. And I feel like I'm seeing like she's pouring like the batter. She's pouring the batter, and it looks like pancake type stuff to me. Would you understand a reference to that? Because she jumped straight to yeah, I had cancer. Anyways, I made the best pancakes. I'm like, Patsy. Yes. Oh my God. Oh, that's so sweet. She's pouring the pancakes. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so she's talking about her pancakes are the best. She would have made you the pancakes, and she's good at the pancakes. And so it's just like, oh, my pancakes. So cute. So sweet. So sweet. I feel like, what is this? She's showing me a piano. Would you understand her being able to play piano, or have taught you to play piano? I feel like there's something about piano lessons or piano or something like that, because she's showing me a piano and she's talking about piano lessons or playing the piano or something of that nature. Would you understand that connected to Patsy? Hi guys, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Why am I seeing a piano? Piano. I hope my stuff better not be giving me trouble again. No, my Mima Linda though. Not your Mima, but Linda did. Oh, so Linda's popping through. Hi, Linda. They're like, you said all of us. So, I mean, it's my turn. She's cutting off Mima. That's so funny. Okay, so you would understand a Linda being a piano player. Would you understand Linda trying to teach you how to play piano? Because I feel like you would tinker around on her piano. I feel like she had a piano and you would tinker on it. Yes, okay. So Linda's popping through as well. We're all cutting each other off now. We all want a chance. Okay, hold on though. Okay, Linda. We're playing the piano. We're tinkering on the piano. That was a fun pastime for the kids. I get it, but I need to talk to Patsy for one more minute. One more minute with Patsy. One more minute. God, they're jumping all over the place. So Patsy with the pancakes. Would you understand Patsy being the one that lets you watch like all the cartoons in the morning? Because I feel like you're at Patsy's house either when you can't go to school or you're sick or something, like Patsy would watch you. So she's making me feel like and she couldn't go to school, or sometimes they would have a day off, or there'd be a vacation and she'd come over to my house and she'd curl up and she would watch cartoons. Yes, Mimas are present of. Okay, perfect. So she's talking about that memory and that being of importance. She also very much enjoyed being a Mima. Okay. It's interesting because Mima makes me feel like even though she had breast cancer, she stayed active to the end. Would you understand that even though she had breast cancer, she was able to really kind of stay active towards the end? She was up, she was around, she was kind of moving around doing things, because she makes me feel like it didn't totally incapacitate her. Like even towards the end, she was okay. She was able to get around. Would you understand that? Okay, perfect. Because she's like, I still was able to get around, even though it's not like I was bedridden and emaciated to the bone and unable to move. So she makes me feel like she was still able, like I was still kicking even up until the end. So yeah, the breast cancer got me, but it didn't take the last part of my life. It didn't rob me of the last bit of my life. I still feel like I had a life up until the end. So she's talking about that. So even though I had the breast cancer, I still feel like I was able to, I didn't feel robbed in the way of the last chunk of my life being incapacitated. So she was glad for that, okay? And then Linda is popping forward too with the piano. I know that you would have like played on the piano and tinkered on the piano with her. Would you understand Linda being a church-going lady? Usually, you guys, I won't read every single person, but her people are literally cutting each other off. So I'm going to give a quick message for each one. But normally the mini reads, like I'll connect with one person, but her people are cutting each other off. So, yes. Okay, so because she's talking about not only did she play the piano, but she makes me feel like she played piano for the church too. Would you understand her being like the organist or the pianist for her church functions or some of her church functions? Because she's like bringing me to church. Sometimes. Okay, yeah. Because she's kind of showing me like she would go to church functions and she would be the organist or the pianist for the church functions and stuff like that. She's like, I was a church lady and I donated my time to the church and I would play piano for the church. So I know she was a good piano player. Let's see here. Let me see if there's any last message from Linda, Grandma Linda. So Linda kind of makes me feel like she would have passed away from like old age and just general health problems getting worse. And then it's kind of like her body shuts down. Would you understand that? Because she's making me feel like it wasn't like a massive stroke. It wasn't cancer. It was kind of like an old age. Oh, COPD. Okay, perfect. Amanda, I have a list here, hun. If you have to leave, then it's going to be Rachel and then you. So if you really do have to leave, shoot me a message and then I can give you a reading later, okay? A quick reading later. And we can kind of schedule something outside of this for a mini read, okay? Maybe I could do it in the messages or something like that between you and I if you really have to leave, okay? Okay. All right. So basically, yeah, they're all just popping through and giving some love to you, just wanting to give you little pieces of evidence from me to you to know, for you to know that they're still with you and this is them, and just little pieces of evidence for you to know that they're still with you. So they all kind of popped in and said hello, and they love you very much, okay? So they wanted to make sure that you got a little bit of each of them in this reading, okay? So thank you so much for letting me read for you, hun. I need Rachel next. Rachel is next on my list for a